We'll first start rotating the waist in a clockwise direction. Give it a nice circle. Then stop. And now do anti-clockwise. Now, stretch both your hands forward. Keep palms facing the floor. And then rotate both the arms outwards. The shoulder will come slightly forward. And then very slowly bring it back. 3 more times. Rotate the hand outwards, shoulder comes forward, and then very slowly release it back. Next round, and release back. Last round, rotate the hand outwards, shoulder comes a little forward, and then rotate it back. Now bending at the elbows, so keep the hands straight, palms facing the sky, and breathing in, bring both the hands, fingers touching your shoulders. Not here. Can't you hear me? Sibi? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I'm having some speaker issue. I'm just rectifying that.
Okay.
I'll join, sir.
Yeah. So, bend your arms at the elbow, fingers touching the shoulder, breathing out very slowly, stretch the hands back. 2 more rounds. Release. Now spread the hands sideways, palms facing the sky. Breathing in, bring the hands, fingers touching the shoulder from the side. Then breathing out, very slowly take them back to the same position. Breathing in, bring both the fingers close to the shoulder, bending at the elbow. Breathing out, slowly spread it back. 2 more rounds. Then bring the hands very slowly down and take some rest. I will stretch the right hand forward and then rotate it clockwise. Relax. Now rotate it anti-clockwise. Relax. Now left hand, rotate it clockwise. Now anti-clockwise. Relax. Now we do a cross tapping. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, and 20. Relax. Now try to do one balancing pose. Those who are comfortable doing Natvarasana, try it. So the way you will go, take the right leg a little outside, lift your left. You can bend the right leg a little bit, lift your left leg, cross it over. The left hand is straight, the right hand comes over the left hand, pointing upwards, index finger up. Balance yourself in this position as long as you are comfortable. Correct. Then very slowly release. Now those who cannot do Natvarasana, try to fold your leg, stretch it straight forward, holding the toe. Same hand. Yeah, correct. And those who can't do it, now try with the other side. You can do Natvarasana, try it on the other side. Very good. Relax. And now one sideways bending. So keep the right hand by the side of the body. Raise the left hand up. And then start bending to the right side, allowing the right hand to go down, the body to bend right side. Laterally bend. Don't move forward, don't move backward. Go only as much as you are comfortable. Then very slowly come back. And relax. Very good. Now on the other side, left hand by the side of the body, right hand straight up. Very slowly let the left hand slide down. Body turning to the left side. Slowly keep bending down wherever you can comfortably go. Then very slowly come back. Then sit down. Be slowly breathing. Those of you who have a knee problem, you can possibly want to grab a chair for today's practice. So if you want, keep a chair handy for today's practice because it involves bending the knees. If your knees are not supporting it, don't practice it. You can sit on the chair and practice. Be in yogic breathing till we formally start the class. Get ready to chant mantra Om 7 times. Make your sankalpa. I'm chanting mantra Om, creating protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies and viruses. I'm creating my protection in 3 layers. Outermost layer consists of 6 friendly creatures, an elephant behind me, a peacock in front, a tiger on the right side, a lion on the left side, an eagle above me, and a black tortoise below me. Inside of that, I have a big ring with balls of fire. I'm lighting all the balls, allowing a firewall to go up all around me, creating a protective shield. And the third layer of protection comes from the subtle energy of mantra Om. Take your awareness to Mooladhara Chakra at the perineum between the anus and genitals for men, at the cervix for ladies. 4-petal lotus, red color. Take a deep breath. Take your awareness to Swadhisthana Chakra at the spinal terminus, coccyx bone, 6-petal lotus, orange color. Increase pitch, take a deep breath. Take your awareness to Manipura Chakra behind your navel, 10-petal lotus, yellow color. Increase pitch further, take a deep breath. Take your awareness to Anahata Chakra behind your heart center. 12-petal lotus, green color. Increase pitch further, take a deep breath. Take your awareness to Vishuddhi Chakra behind your throat pit, 16 petal lotus, blue color. Increase pitch further, take a deep breath. Take your awareness to Ajna Chakra behind your eyebrow center, 2 petal lotus, indigo color. Increase pitch further, take a deep breath. Take your awareness to Sahasrara Chakra, center of the top of your head, 1000 petal lotus, white color. Take a deep breath. Increase your pitch further. Shanti mantras. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvina Madidamastu Ma Viddhishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Harigi Om. Keep your hands in Linga Mudra. Keep the hands near your chest. Follow me in making the sankalpa. I'm chanting Mahamrityunjaya mantra for physical health and mental well-being. Chanting the mantra every day helps me maintain the best of health mentally and physically. All my brain cells and my body cells are operating optimally and in harmony with each other. I can feel your grace, my Lord, penetrating deep into my body, energizing each and every brain cell and body cell, keeping me in pristine health at all times. I bow down before you, thanking you from my heart for keeping me in pristine health, and I promise to put in efforts from my side for keeping this body in a healthy condition, befitting for you to reside inside my body in your effulgent form. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Triyambakam Yajamage Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat. Om Shanti 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 Harigi Om. Very gently disengage your hands, keep them on your knees. Keep your body absolutely steady. In the steadiness of that body, experience the steadiness of your mind. As you're experiencing the steadiness of your mind, ask yourself the question, where is the next thought going to come from? And when you ask that question, there is a momentary blankness. Focus your attention on that blankness when you connect yourself to the cosmic energy. Feel yourself grounded to Mother Earth. Be confident that she will always provide you for all your necessities in life. Feel a surge of energy coming in from Mother Earth into your body, reaching out to every cell in the body, every nook and corner in the body, giving you a unique confidence to face up to all external circumstances, be they pleasant or unpleasant. Then very gently open your eyes, stretch your legs, relax, and be ready for the practice for today. So those who want to sit in the chair can now move on to the chair. Those who want to practice on the floor can continue to practice on the floor. We will skip body scan. We're going to be in sitting position. We'll work on the right side of the body today. Then possibly you will have to do the left side while following the video tomorrow. So you will be taking both the legs towards your body, bending the knees towards the right side. The left knee will touch the right foot. The right knee is bent towards the right side. This is your starting position. You can also keep your legs straight if you're uncomfortable folding it, because in this position you'll be sitting for a long time. Now, if at all you feel any discomfort, then immediately release your position, stretch your legs forward and relax. Don't continue to hold the position in case there is any discomfort on your knees. Take care, be careful. Now, in this position, you will take the right hand by the side of your body and you will sort of take it as a support for the body. The left hand will come on your right shoulder. Now you're looking facing straight. In this position, take a deep breath. Breathing out, turn the entire upper body, head, torso to the right side. Let the head turn wherever you are comfortable at this point in time. And then breathing in, very slowly, bring the head back to the center. Second round, breathing out, turn the upper body, head, everything to the right side. Wherever you can turn, that's your present position. Then turn back, breathing in, come back to the center. Third round, breathing out, turn the head to the right side, upper torso to the right side, bend as much as you can comfortably bend. Turn, sorry. Breathing in, come back to the center, come back slowly. Fourth round, breathing out, turn the upper body to the right side, and then come back. And then relax. Now the second round, once again keep the right hand on the right side, left hand on your right shoulder. And the first round, you will turn the head to the right side and see where your nose is pointing. That is your reference point for the moment. You will measure your improvement from that point if you can turn more as we progress. And then bring only the head back. Let the body be turned to the right side. Only bring the head back to the center. Then again turn the head to the right side. And then again bring the head back to the center. Third round, only head turning to the right side. That body is turned already. Bring only the head back to the center. Fourth round, head turning to the right. Then head coming back to the center. And then relax and release. Take a couple of breaths. Then once again, keep the right hand by the right side, left hand on the right shoulder. This time, turn the head to the right side, upper body to the right side, and keeping everything there, bring only the eyes to the left side, to the center. Only the eyes looks back to the center, then the eyes look back to the right side. Then the eyes come back to the center, eyes look back to the right. Keep doing it. Then come back to the center completely. Now we'll be doing a test as to whether our turning angle is improving or not improving. So keep the hand by the right side. Left hand on the right shoulder, close your eyes. And then breathing out, turn the entire upper body, head, everything to the right side. Then bring all of them back to the center, keeping the eyes closed. Continue to keep the eyes closed. Turn the head, upper body, everything to the right side. Then bring it back to the center. Third round, take the entire upper body to the right side. Bring it back. Fourth round, turn the entire upper body to the right side. And now open your eyes and see whether your nose is pointing a little further away from where it was before. And then very slowly come back to the center. Notice the improvement in the twist your body has made with the practices that we entered into. Now, once again, take some rest and then we'll start the next round. Keep the right hand on the right side. Keep the head straight. The left hand comes over your head and touches the right ear. Now, in this position, first turn the head laterally to the left side and then turn the head laterally to the right side. And when you're turning to the left side, see the left side chest is contracting, the right side is expanding. When you're turning to the right side chest is contracting, left side chest is expanding. Become aware of this. When you're turning to the left side, the weight shifts to the lower pelvis on the left side. And when you turn to the right side, the weight shifts to the lower pelvis on the right side. Be aware of this. Then come back to neutral and release your hands. Once again, keep your hands on the right side, left hand on your right shoulder. Now this time, when you're turning to the right side, pay attention to your left thigh. What is it wanting to do? You will notice that the left thigh is wanting to come up. Allow it to make that movement and see whether allowing it to do what it wants to do increases your turning angle of the spinal twist. So take a deep breath in, breathe out, turn to the right side, allowing the thighs to come up where it wants and see whether you can turn a little more. And then come back to the center. Be completely aware once again of what is happening onto the left thigh. Turn the entire body to the right side and see if you are able to turn a little more. Then very slowly come back to the center. Then last time, turn to the right side. Then very slowly come back to the center. Now release and relax. If you want, stretch your legs a little bit so that you feel a little more comfortable. If you want, push your feet forward, then take them towards you. Feel the stretch in the calf muscles and the ankles. Then try and pull your kneecaps towards you. Let the back of the knee go closer to the floor. If possible, touch the floor. Then release the kneecap. Once again, push the kneecap back. Then release. Once again, push the kneecap back. Then release. Once again, come back to the same position. The right hand on the right side. Now the left hand will also come by the side of the right hand. So both the hands on the same side. Now in this position, breathing out, let the entire body turn to the right side. And see if you can turn a little more. And then bring the head back to the center. Second round. I'm sorry. You can bring whatever can come back, not just the head. Even the little bit of body can come back. So turn the head to the right side. And then turn back to the center. Third round, turn to the right side. Come back to the center. Fourth round, turn to the right side. Come back to the center. Then release and relax. Now once again, both the hands on the right side. This time be aware about the movement of the chest, the rib cage, the opposite thighs. Be aware of all the movements when you're doing this. Breathing out, turn the entire upper body to the right side. And now bring only the head back. Again, turn the head to the right side. Bring only the head back. Third round, turn to the right side. Bring only the head back. Last round, turn the head to the right side. And bring only the head back. And then relax. Take a couple of breaths. If you want to stretch your legs, please stretch. Then come back to the same position, hands from the right side. Now turn the head to turn the entire upper body, head, everything to the right side. Now turn only the eyes towards the center. Then eyes back to the right. Again eyes to the center, eyes back to the right. Continue moving the eyes from one corner to the other corner. Then come back and relax. Now the next round, both the hands by the side of the body on the right side. Turn the entire upper body, head, everything to the right side. And now lift the head up, eyes looks at the ceiling. Then breathing out, let the head come down, eyes looks at the floor. Breathing in, head looks up at the ceiling. Breathing out, head goes down, eyes looks at the floor. Breathing in, head looks up. Breathing out, head looks down. Breathing in, head looks up. Breathing out, head looks down. Breathing in, head looks up. Now hold it there. Move the eyes down. So head is looking up, eyes are looking down. Now when you're bringing the head down, let the eyes start looking up. This may feel funny in the beginning. Do slowly and coordinate. Then come back to the center and relax. Now once again, right hand on the right side, left hand on the right shoulder. Keep your eyes closed. Breathing out, turn the entire upper body, head, everything to the right side. Then breathing out, come back. Breathing in, come back. Once again, keeping the eyes closed, breathing out, turn the entire upper body, head, everything to the right side. Once again, come back. Third round, turn to the right side, allow the left thighs to come up wherever it wants to do, whatever it wants. Then come back. Last round, turn the entire upper body to the right side. And now open your eyes and see if you have turned much more than what you did the first round. And then very slowly come back to the center. And stretch your legs out and relax. So we have enough time. We'll try and practice everything on the left side as much as we can. So get ready. Now the knees will turn to the left side. So the right knee will touch the left foot. The left hand will be by the side of the body. The right hand will go on the left shoulder. And now take a deep breath. Breathing out, turn the entire upper body to the left side along with the head, eyes, and are you turning more than what you did on the other side? Please be aware. Second round, breathing out, turn the entire upper body to the left side. And breathing in, come back. Third round, turn the entire upper body to the left side. Breathing in, come back. Last round, turn the entire upper body to the left side. Breathing in, come back. Relax. Stretch your legs if you want. Anybody felt that they could turn a little more on the left side as compared to what they did on the right side? 1, 2, very good. See, just by working on one side of the body, automatically the body responds when you're doing it on the other side.
So can you keep the mic at the center
Okay?
when you're doing on the other side?
Okay. All right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Get ready. Keep the hand on the left side. Right hand, left hand on the left side, right hand on the left shoulder. This time you will turn the head, body, everything to the left side. And notice where your nose is now pointing. Then breathing in, come back to the center. Continue second round. Turn the upper body to the left side. Close your eyes. I'm sorry, only bring the head back. Sorry, only bring the head back. Body turn to the left, only head comes back. Next round, body is continuing to be on the left side. Head goes back to the left. Head comes back to the center. Last round, head goes back. And then head comes back to the center. Then if you want, release, relax. Take a couple of breaths. If you want to stretch your legs, stretch. Then get back to position. Left hand by the side of the body. Right hand on the left shoulder. Breathing out, turn the entire upper body, head, eyes, everything to the left side. Keeping the position there, only move the eyes towards the center and then move the eyes back to the left. Let the eyes move back and forth. Then come back to the center. Entire body comes back. Take a couple of breaths. Then once again, get back to position. Left hand by the side of the body, right hand on the left shoulder. Close your eyes. Close your eyes and turn the entire upper body, head, eyes, everything to the left side. Then breathing in, come back very slowly to the center. Come back slowly. Enter upper body, eyes, everything comes back to the center. Next round. Breathing out, turn the entire upper body to the left, including the head, eyes, everything. Keeping the eyes closed, bring them back, breathing in. Continue breathing out, turn to the left side. Breathing in, come back to the center. Breathing out, turn once again to the left side. And then gently open your eyes and see how much more you have turned as compared to your starting position. Then stretch your legs and relax. Once again, get back to position. Left hand by the side of the body. Both the knees facing to the left side. And now bring the right hand across the head. Try and touch the other shoulder, or you can keep it in the center of the head. Now make sure that you're using the hand to move the head. So move the head to the right side. And then using the hand, move it to the left side. Lateral bending. When you're taking to the right side, it's coming to the right shoulder. And then when you're taking to the left shoulder, left ear comes closer to the left shoulder. Then bring back to the center and relax. Take some rest. Stretch your legs if you want. Pull your kneecaps. Stretch your feet backward, forward. And then get back to position. Once again, both the knees facing the left side. Hands by the side of the left hand to the side of the body, right hand on the left shoulder. Now close your eyes and turn the entire upper body, torso, head, eyes to the left side. And then very slowly come back to the center. Breathing out while turning to the left, breathing in while coming back, keeping the eyes closed. Continue, second round, third round. Now, last round, when you turn to the left side, open your eyes and see if the body is pointing further behind as compared to what you did earlier when you tested. That's the extent to which it has improved is your measurement of improvement. Take a couple of breaths. Once again, back to position. Both the knees facing left side. First, the left hand will go on the left side. Then the right hand will also come to the left side. Now in this position, breathing out, turn the entire upper body to the left side. And then very slowly come back to the center. Breathing out, once again, turn to the left side. Breathing in, very slowly come back to the center. Take time turning back. Coming back slowly is the essence of somatic practices. Third round, breathing out, very slowly turn the upper body to the left side. Very slowly breathing in, come back. 2 more rounds on your own. And when you're finished, you can come back to the center, stretch your legs out, relax. Now, once again, slowly get back to position. Both the knees facing left side, right knee aligned along the left foot, both the hands on the left side. Breathing out, turn the entire upper body, head, eyes, everything to the left side. Now bring only the head back to the center. You will feel the right cheek is almost touching the right shoulder. Once again, take it back. Breathing out, take it back. Breathing in, take it to the center. Breathing out, turn it to the left side. Breathing in, bring only the head back to the center. Continue 2-3 more rounds on your own. And then, when you finish 3 more rounds, very slowly stretch your legs out, release. Once you have rested adequately, get back to position once again. Both the knees turn to the left side. Both the hands on the left side. Turn the entire upper body to the left. And then move only your eyes. The eyes will try to look back and then look to the left, look to the center, look to the left. Back and forth, the eyes will go. Then come back to the center. Then take a couple of breaths and relax. Then once again, turn the entire upper body to the left. Then you will move the head up. Eyes looks at the ceiling. Then the head will look down. Eyes looking at the floor. Keep alternating up and down. About 7-8 moves. Head looks up, head looks down. Head looks up, head looks down. And then release. Stretch your legs if you want. And when you're ready, come back to position. Knees turn to the left side, hands on the left side. Now turn the entire upper body to the left, breathing out. Then the head looks up, hold it there, and move the eyes looking down. And then when the head is coming down, the eyes will move in the opposite direction. See if this makes you feel a little odd, but with coordination, you will get used to it. Move up and down, eyes and head in opposite direction. When the head is going up, eyes moves down. When the head is moving down, the eyes move up. Three, four more rounds and then come back to the center. Stretch your legs again and relax. Final round and final test. So slowly get back to position. Only the left hand by the left side, right hand on the left shoulder. Close your eyes. Breathing out, turn the entire upper body to the left. Breathing in, bring the entire upper body back to the center. Breathing out, once again, turn the entire upper body, head, eyes, everything to the left side. Breathing out, bring it back to the center. Once again, turn the entire upper body to the left, head, eyes, everything. Very slowly bring it back. Last round. Then finally, turn the entire upper body, eyes, everything to the left side. And then open your eyes and see how much more have you turned as compared to the last time. Very good. And relax. Last time we had said we will help you with a body assessment. So if you can pin yourself on your own video, everybody knows how to do it. If you go to your own frame, click on the three dots, and then there will be an option saying pin. On your own photo in the Zoom, on the right hand side corner there are three dots. Click on those three dots. There is an option called pin. So pin your own video and then stand up. You should be able to see yourself completely on your screen once you are pinned. Then you know you have done it correctly. right. Then stand up. Once you're pinned up, hands by the side of the body. First, look at your own shoulders. How do you feel your shoulders are? Do you feel both the shoulders are at the same level? Or do you feel one shoulder is slightly raised above the other? Right now, in my own case, I'm feeling slight difference between the right shoulder and the left shoulder. Second, look at the hands. Are the hands, when you keep it normally, touching the thighs in the center, or is your hands pulled forward? Where is your hands when you normally stand? Just find out. If the hands are slightly forward, it means your shoulders are being pulled forward and you need to work on the shoulders to get it back. So just keep the hands to the side of the body, see where you are touching. You are touching the thighs and your middle finger is along the midline of your thighs, then you are in alignment. If it is away from there, then your shoulders are either contracting forward or contracting backward. Your hands could be slightly forward or your hands could be slightly backward. Then note of it. Then keep your hands, your two fingers on your hip bone, exactly on your hip bone. Make sure you are touching the hip bone and then you see whether both the fingers are at the same level. Or is one finger up and the other finger down? Which means again the body is slightly in misalignment. You'll have to work on it. Just take a look at it and make your own assessment. Then bring the feet together, a little closer together, not exactly together. And then once you've kept it, look at your feet down. Are the toes pointing straight or is the feet slightly moving out? Just take a look at it. It is possible sometimes that the feet are rotating outwards or they are rotating as they call technically medially, that is towards the center of the body. So it should be exactly parallel to each other, neither rotated towards the center nor rotated on the outside. Just make an assessment. Then now join the both feet together, and those of you who are in shorts can actually visualize it clearly. See if your knees are in alignment with each other. Are they at the same level? Others will have to make a gauge and see whether your knees are aligned or not aligned. And then later on, when you want, you can be in a shorts and then try to see for yourself. Now, technically speaking, this may be a little difficult for one person to make an assessment. You turn to the side. Actually, you should be looking straight ahead. And we need to see actually whether your head is tilted forward or not. So all of you turn to the side. Keep your cameras tilted so that I can see the face. And then I can tell you from my side so that you don't have to turn. So if you turn, you cannot see. Tilt your camera up so that I can see your face. Anu, I cannot see your face. Kala, I cannot see your face. Turn to the side. I should see your side. Correct. And look straight. Look straight ahead. Straight ahead. Don't turn now. Disha, turn to the side. Let me see the side only. Yeah, correct. Look straight. Yeah. Kala, I cannot see you. All the others, more or less, except Sunil, And to some extent, Mahesh, everybody's head is slightly tilted forward. Ashwini is perfect. CB also slightly forward. Now, we will be doing, after we finish lesson 7 and 8, we will be working on what is called the red light protocol, which will work on the shoulders. And what happens is whenever you are exposed to stressful conditions externally, then that condition pulls your body forward, the shoulders tends to stoop forward, it pulls the head forward, throws your body off equilibrium. And when that happens, that is when you start feeling pain either at the shoulder or at the neck or on the back. Okay? So now every time you want to ask, you can ask somebody to look at you from the side when you look straight, and they can tell you whether your head is slightly tilted forward or it is not tilted forward. It could be either tilted forward, it could be straight, or it could be tilted backwards. Backwards is when you are very aggressive, you are doing too much of work, you are in a get going position, and your body tends to, the chest tends to expand, shoulders tends to go behind, and the head tends to look behind. Okay, that is what the body scan is. Now you can see the alignment of your fingers. If you keep both the hands together at the wrist level, when you keep them together, are all the fingers in alignment at the same level, or is one hand fingers are slightly protruded forward as compared to the other? So keep the hands together, thumbs down, so that they are side by side. You can see the fingers extended forward. And then check for yourself how it is. And then sit down and relax. So periodically, you can do this assessment yourself once in a way to know how your body is. And whenever your body is in a particular direction, like for example, if you're moving forward, then all the practices where we move the body forward is what you will do. And then slowly release it back, the body will come into alignment. Whenever the shoulders are not in alignment, suppose my right shoulder is slightly down as compared to the left shoulder, then I will try to rotate the right hand like this and take it back. And then it will pull the shoulder up, automatically it will come in alignment. Okay? So start understanding how you can start adjusting the body by knowing that the body is not in alignment. So sit in a meditative position. Get ready to chant Om 3 times. Make your sankalpa. I'm chanting Om, creating protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies, and viruses. Take a deep breath. Shanti mantras. Asatoma sadgamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma mritam gamaya, sarvesham swastir bhavatu, sarvesham shantir bhavatu, sarvesham purnam bhavatu, sarvesham mangalam bhavatu, loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. ओम त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम. Rub your hands nicely. When they're warm, then keep them on your eyes. Then gently open your eyes. Hari Om. That's it. Now, next Monday is International Yoga Day. So, we'll be having a special program where others will also be joining us. And it will be on somatic yoga. And my teacher, Eleanor Criswell, will be taking us through a somatic yoga practice on that Monday. So, try and not miss the class on next Monday. It will be a unique experience learning from somebody who is an expert both in yoga and in somatic practices. So be ready for it, and we'll have more participants because my new batch students will be there, and then we are throwing it open to outsiders who want to attend. So we'll have a larger audience on that day. So in the meanwhile, have a great week. See you on Thursday, continuing with our lesson 8. Bye.